What is good, gang? Back at it with another semen retention video update on my streak. Today is day 107. It's pretty wild. Day 107. I think it's day 107. 0 relapses. And I have a little trip here for 10 minutes that I figured I could give you guys a quick little update. I'm finishing moving all my stuff from my other apartment today. Going to get a U-Haul. But yeah, today's day 107. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I feel like I hit another flat line the last, week or so. Granted, I think my body's still bouncing back from that parasite cleanse, but it does feel like I'm coming out of another flat line. Like I've been in it, and it feels like I'm slowly starting to exit that. I do have this internal urge to hop on another dry fast. I don't know what that looks like or how long that'll be for, or if I'll just do like a short one over the weekend, slowly start preparing myself. So I don't know what I'm gonna do there, but I've said it before, I'll say it again. Combining fasting with this practice of semen retention is wildly powerful, and it always continues to make, in my experience, the semen retention very easy. It gets like the back burner in your brain when you are focused on just not eating, especially if you're doing dry fasting, no food, no water. So that's where I'm at. A lot going on, a lot of transitions in life, and I'll tell you what, still so much emotional stuff coming up, so much grief, and like I've said before, semen retention, guys, it raises the energy in your body, and it forces you to deal with the shit. It forces you to deal with unprocessed,
in 1,000 feet, turn right onto Kedron Road.
Unprocessed emotions and feelings and blocks. And so for that, I'm grateful. But man, I'll tell you what, guys, this is oftentimes this whole semen retention thing, it feels like trial by fire. And it's
now turn right onto Kedron Road.
And it's wild because at day 107, guys, like, I'm really not having to think about, oh, don't release, oh, don't watch this, oh, what are they? At this point, it really just is a lifestyle. At this point, it really just is kind of baked into my day, my lifestyle, my
in 500 feet,
everyday
turn right
routine and habits. It's just like, yeah, I'm holding my seed.
Now turn right onto Old Kedron Road.
And at this point, too, I'm like, listen, I've been through some difficult stuff on this journey. Why would I quit now? Why would I stop now? It's been a lot, but I still firmly believe that this is turning me into a better version of myself.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Miles Johnson Parkway.
And even when there's these flat lines that we're moving through, because, like, guys, I'll be honest, this is probably the third or fourth flat line that I've been
turn right onto
through.
Miles Johnson Parkway.
And on the first ones, it's pretty wild, but you just stop being interested in a lot of stuff that you used to be interested in, Just recently, in the past week or two, I've been excited to actually turn on a couple shows on Amazon Prime and watch those. Up till then, it's like that urge, that the enjoyment, the pleasure just kind of like disappeared. And it's kind of like that for a lot of things. It's like a lot of these things that I used to derive pleasure from, like, just don't really do it anymore. It's a weird thing, guys. Like, this semen retention is literally rewiring my brain and my nervous system and my wants, my desires. But it's also making me
turn right onto Main Street.
I also think it's making me just confront a lot of emotions and a lot of grief.
Now turn right onto Main Street.
And also a lot of just the reality of life. Having had my mom transition, pass away in this last July. It's just that in combination with what I'm doing on this SR streak, it's causing me to look at life differently. It kind of pokes holes in the game, the matrix of reality, when you have somebody close to you exit. I was having a call the other night with some friends talking about this, and yeah, it changes things, and it causes you to have to take a whole another look at life. Especially when you start getting the things you've always wanted, and then you're like, oh wow, this didn't make me as fulfilled as I thought it would. Oh, I go get a great new apartment. Okay, it's cool, but it's a little empty. And I know there's a lot of men on this SR stuff that are super anti-woman, anti-women, anti-relationship, just like pull the energy away, don't give them anything, they're the bad cop. They're the bad
In 500 feet,
the
turn
bad
right
team,
onto
we're the
Spadal
good
Court.
team. But I'll tell you what, there is this absolutely
right onto
strong
Spadal
desire for another relationship with just a high quality woman. And I know that's where this is leading. I just know that's where this is inevitably going to
Now
lead
turn
to,
left to stay on Spadal Court.
as I keep raising my frequency, raising my energy higher and higher. I know I'm going to inevitably attract a high quality woman, and there is this
Now
desire
turn
for
right.
it, guys. There's this. Let me quick pull in here.
Now your destination is on the right.
Is it? I'll pull in right here. There's this realization that life isn't meant to be lonely, right? And I'll tell you what, this semen retention streak, like this process, guys, it can be lonely. Granted, I know I was already feeling really way more lonely and isolated before it, and I'm feeling much better now, holding on to this energy. But even still, there's an aspect, guys, of yes, you're gonna lean really hard into the masculine, and eventually you're gonna start to really desire that feminine in your life again. At least that's what I'm experiencing. So again, Day 107, guys. It just, every next level is, what do they say? Every next level is another devil or something like that. You know, every next level of this SR streak is, it's something new. I think I'm done with flat lines and working through internal stuff, and then it hits me in a new wave that makes me have to sit down and question a lot and look through my life and like, again, and you're like, I thought I was done with this this bullshit. Oh no, it's back again. Okay, great. We'll take another round. But again, guys, this is what we signed up for. If you want to become a better version of yourself, I don't know how else to do it as a man. You have to hold this energy in and let it transform you. And, you know, still aim it at things that you want to accomplish and such, but it's going to make you get all introspective. It's going to make you look at yourself. And you just got to be willing to do it. And if you're not willing to do it, I've talked about this in past videos, but like, if you can't sit with the emotional pressure, you will release. I thought about it the other day when things were getting really, really difficult. I was like, if I just released my energy right now and broke my streak, I wouldn't have to deal with all this BS. I was like, I know for a fact, like, it would go away. Like this, all of this stuff, like sitting in a pressure cooker of emotions, like I wouldn't have to deal with that if I just numbed myself with releasing. But I'm not going to do it. Like, why would I do that? Why would I go 107 days and build up that type of energy and spiritual power just to release like that? That would make zero sense for me. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick it through. Again, I've seen other guys. I know Rin's talking about his updates where he's on like, what day? I think he's usually 32 days ahead of me. Something like that. And yeah, it's just, you know, every new level you hit a new realization. You hit a new limiting belief that you have to work through. New emotional blocks that you have to process and work through. Whatever. There was a saying that a friend of mine brought up on the call last night. And I was like super emotional on the call. Like I could have just cried like for like the full hour and a half call. Like just constantly on the verge talking about this stuff, processing this stuff. Like, guys, this is real. And granted, I'm dealing with a lot around my mom, but like, again, this semen retention stuff, it's gonna make you process a lot. But she brought up a saying. It was something like, you know, a change of consciousness brings a change in reality. It's something like that. And I just want you to think on that, guys, because with semen retention, we are changing our consciousness. We are rewiring our brains. We're rewiring our thought patterns. We are rewiring our emotions. But again, it's really like our consciousness. And because we're doing that, there has to be a change in reality as that changes us, right? The external will reflect the internal every time. So just keep that in mind. As you're doing this, life changes, stuff changes. You find new things to work through. This is the journey. This is the way. This is the process. But I still firmly believe that there are gifts and benefits that are given to us at each new level with this. You know, as you hit a new streak, I just firmly believe there are new benefits and gifts. Keep in mind, guys, sperm matures around like 70 days. So it's like if you hold that in, it's like that life-giving force energy is just being held within you to give you new life, right? To give you new energy, but basically transform you into a new version of yourself. It's like if you can give life to another soul, you can also hold that in and transform your life. It's like, okay, well, if that happens at day 70, what happens at day 90? What happens at day 100? What happens at day 120? You know, what happens at day 150? Whatever. So, again, I'm interested in holding this energy in and seeing what happens and aiming it at my life and leveling up. And I'll start throwing in some maybe dry fasting again come February. See what I feel up for. And I'll keep you guys posted. But hey, let me know what day you guys are on. Hope you're crushing it. Let me know if you're kind of experiencing this. Are you guys hitting another flat line? Are you guys, you know, having beliefs and emotional blocks come up that you like know you have to work through? Yeah, is it getting easier? Is it getting harder? Did I miss something? Am I wrong about all of this? Listen, I'm not going to claim to know everything. I'm just some guy talking while driving in his car. But I'm on day 107 on the streak, which is, you know, not very many men can say that they've gotten to this point. So 107, 0 relapses. Thanks for following along, guys. I'll keep you posted. Peace, love, abundance. Catch you on the next one.